chat at the same time.
Cap, pick a different character. Cap, pick a different tank. 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 Bro, we need DPS. What are these players doing? Cap, pick a different tank.
Cat, pick a different tank. Damn, bro, you have to.
Fuck, bro. Pick a different cap.
Swallow
pick a different
like that,
tank.
bro. Pick a different
Yeah, bro.
cap.
The only tank I can play that does that is fucking Venom.
Bro. Cap, can you pick a different tank?
Holy fuck, I gotta start doing that. Oh, no.
Cap, can you pick a different tank? Y'all think they're winning this? I don't know who's still in my chat, but y'all think this Sabo team is gonna win? They just gotta get.
Cap, pick a different tank. Cap, pick it back. Cap, pick a different tank.
Oh, he's getting alt maxed on right now.
Cap, pick a different tank. Cap. yo, Cap. Do us a favor and like lock in a different tank, bro.
Y'all hear it? Can you hear the ting?
I mean, like, oh shit, we lost. Can't even get to
Bro, this
hello?
guy's stuck on a fucking wall. Oh, it's over. It's so
Play for overtime?
over. Play for overtime, buddy. You just got knocked away. Report. Lucy better receive report, bro. Report Iron Fist. Griefing. Yeah, this guy's not touching gold anytime soon,
Like
is
3
he?
loss streak. I don't know what to do.
What do y'all think he needs to do? That's actually crazy. He's on a 3-game losing streak. Tell him to
Silver
get
might
good.
be elo hell.
Alright, hold on.
We have a bronze 1 in this lobby.
I'm gonna just copy your entire message.
Don't care, bro. Fuck you guys. I can't play tank, can't play DPS, never gonna play support. Just... Are we loser skew, or like what's going on? Tell him to get good. Yo, I know you play on console, so you have aim assist, but like this is a real server?
It's a real silver server, bro. Fuck, I cruised through that one. I don't even know what I was doing. Okay, I still need that.
It's like, you know, it's one thing if like Jutton were saying that, you know, like that I can actually respect, you know, like at least Jutton will actually give me like constructive gameplay criticism. Emmett's saying get good, bro. You touch children. Like, why are you talking?
Yo.
Like, you are a predator. Why are you speaking?
He said it, not me. He said it, not me. Emmett, do you want to defend yourself at all?
Emmett doesn't even know that combo, bro. Holy shit.
Emmett, can you hear his stream?
Alright, we have I think this is the same team comp my useless DPS was saying last game to do, right? 1 dive, 1 coward. Yo, but Captain America, when are you gonna go different tank?
I have evidence that you aren't allowed within 20 meters of a school zone.
No one's
You
even
have
healing me and
evidence of
shit. Nice.
Yeah, I'll play the
I mean,
middleman
maybe I shouldn't
instigator, don't worry.
Hit. What's his fame? What's his name? Punisher? But like, I don't think that matters. Cause like, no one else is even hitting him.
Bozo to chill, bro.
What the fuck is this?
On my screen? Oh,
Alright, let's see the evidence, bro. Oh wait, it's gonna be a selfie of yourself.
It's gonna be a selfie of yourself, bro. That's crazy.
What are these players doing, bro?
Oh, this guy... Yeah, this guy dropped the Instagram chat.
Instagram chat.
I'm retarded for doing that without passes.
Emmett's instigating... Well, I'm instigating Emmett beefing Sahal, but I'm just copy-pasting his messages in my chat to his chat. This guy Emmett is just fucking rage baiting in Saul's chat. This guy's like, yo, bro hit one shot,
Yo.
try aim assist, elite mechanics, good job, show the accuracy stat. LMFAO, it's you, show the accuracy stat. I had to live to do it, then dies. Bro, button mashing the most brain dead hero. Bro's blaming his team because he can't create space. It's never your fault, is it?
Damn. Damn, he's frying
This is
him,
actually
bro.
crazy, bro.
He frying him. This is crazy.
And I'm the one who got banned. That's crazy.
LMFAO, you suck. That's still going, bro. That's actually jokes, bro.
I can't see anything.
Amit?
I have fun watching Circle stream.
You mean Sabo stream?
Yeah. Oh my bad. Yo, I don't know why I keep. My fault, Circle.
Bro, I was
crazy.
reading your chat, bro. It's actually cooking.
I'm
me,
like,
bro.
I don't remember the last time I.
I mean, were you still watching the stream?
Like a little bit of it.
Mm.
I tapped out for a bit, but I was still reading your chat.
What did I just download?
Whoa.
The wrong movie.
Whoa,
Huh? You
that's not
downloaded
a
the wrong.
defense,
You
bro.
downloaded the wrong movie, huh?
that didn't go all
Oh, there we go.
Bro's on Epstein.com. What did I download?
What is it? vacation@gmail.com, bro.
Oh, there we go. I got picture my phone. I can keep harassing Circle. I mean, damn!
Whoa!
Damn, nigga! Damn, what the fuck? Nah, stay on that island over
Yo,
there.
Freudian slip, bro.
I can keep
Freudian
harassing
slip.
Sabo.
Once you fly to the island,
If
stay
you're
on
on
the
that side,
island,
stay
bro.
on that side.
Once you fly to the island, stay on the island, bro.
Wait, I had an F bar, didn't I? Fuck.
Epstein bar. You were at the Epstein bar?
Yo, you're at Epstein's
What?
bar.
Hey, what?
Had a lot with
Hey,
The battle starts in 5,
What was it?
4,
Fuck,
You
I
didn't
gotta
invite me.
remember.
1.
Hey, you forgot, bro.
No, it was
Yeah.
actually so tough.
Alright. Yeah, this is not a defense, bro.
That's not a defense hat.
You're at Epstein's bar? Alright,
Damn.
bro. Yo, Iron Fist behind us? Are you still commenting in his chat, bro? Pop off, King? Is that necessary, bro?
pop off.
Yeah, so what makes this game look so stressful?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, what?
Nobody said the captain's life was easy, bro.
Double KO. Get that vehicle moving again.
The captain. Captain Morgan comes out.
Captain Organs come out.
What?
Slow it down. I just dissed you.
Just this you.
Broski, wait, yo, so how just lost again? How many games in a row is this?
I think that's 4.
I think it's a 5 loss streak. But he told me how to check.
You tell how you finally got banned, bro.
He told me how to check.
Oh, it's only for like 10 minutes, bro. You're
Oh, he deleted everything.
Damn.
Oh, that's
Your
so
hard
funny.
work. Hey, man, how long have you been terrorizing that man?
I think it's been like a good 30 minutes.
It's okay, I untimed out you, bro.
Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes.
Put you on
That's
timeout.
not that bad.
You got untimed
No,
out.
I've been harassing this LA.
Hold on, let me unbit. Oh, never mind. You didn't ban me.
Why'd you ban me?
I said I untimed
What'd you
you.
ban?
Oh, you want to
I
unban
untimed
you, but you're not
I
banned.
untimed you out, bro.
Oh, hey. Oh, you're a mod.
Yeah, bro. I don't think he noticed. I don't know. If
He's about to unmod you, bro.
100%.
Mod this. Yo, Emmett, is your update done?
46 seconds.
We get away. Oh, RJ, what were you trying?
Yo, you cut out.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go back.
Oh, what I was trying to say?
He's gonna shout. What do you?
Is it crashing out?
No, I just left and rejoined. See if that would make it better.
Bro, he's like,
Yeah, we'll see.
what the fuck?
Huh?
Yeah, like what?
Soul's crashing
No,
out.
I'll let them do the thing. They're like trolling Sahal.
I got you.
Oh, my shit's done.
Lit.
What?
You didn't say good luck, have fun, bro. Like, how about you just play well? It's already over, bro.
Launching.
It's already over, bro. 30 seconds before the match started.
I mean, you only. Oh, yo, Arjun, he's talking about his ban on you.
Why?
Nacho.
I'm gonna keep banging my head against this wall.
Huh?
What about the game?
Oh, you're
What
great
about
there,
in
though.
the game, though?
Don't let anyone tell you that.
Let's not disconnect the game.
Yo, you're horrible, dude. Stop, bro. Fuck this.
That was fucking. The timing on that was crazy.
That's so funny.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Fuck, I should've
I'll never
done that.
let Krakoa suffer the same case, Genosha.
Kenosha.
Why aren't you playing with
so that was
Sahal?
their
Guggen, we're
controls.
not playing with Sahal because he's playing competitive, bro. He's trying to get out of silver.
You're lying.
You're lying. He's doing that.
You're lying. It's
He went into mo- he
No,
went
no,
into
he's been
motion
he's
streak
he's,
just
he's
now,
been
bro.
he's been on like silver 1. He just lost 5 games in a row.
4,
I can't play comp with him until he's gold. So I was like, yo, you gotta get to gold, bro.
Sahal's better.
No, so,
No,
you
he's
can't get
not,
out of
bro.
silver. You're actually ass, bro. I'm gonna lie.
Bro, he's in a
Yeah.
5-game losing streak, bro.
That's crazy.
That's why this shit is hilarious, bro. Because he was like, I swear he was like 2 games away.
Brother, we played. Hey, don't miss the whole season.
How'd you know my name was phone?
Oh, how am I dead?
I need heals, bro.
Yo, I'm ass.
Yeah.
Facts.
Bro, when he turns around here.
Bro,
In the middle of the game, bro.
See, this is why you're 0-6, bro.
You're worried about the wrong thing,
stop
bro.
playing.
0-7.
Stall them for 50
Bro,
seconds.
you watch.
time to stop them.
Bro, I'm moderating, bro. What do you mean?
Go.
Bro, keep healing me, please.
I'm healing everybody, bro. Don't worry.
Alright, I turn around here. Am I going to the edge?
What kind of question is that?
Am I diving too hard?
Are you
am I
dying
diving in
too
hard?
hard, bro? I don't even know what kind
Am
of
I diving?
question that
I'm out this bitch. I'm out this bitch.
is. Bro, you're doing something. We definitely have motion now, bro.
Turn off. We're getting bodies, bro. Come on.
We? Oh, Emmy got some bodies. Emmy got some bodies.
Bro.
Bro, how do I do
Someone on here is selling.
Yeah, what's the price?
Alright, I got my bad game out the way. Don't worry, guys.
Look at my accuracy.
Wait, what? Wow.
That's a melee
Bro.
character, too. That's a melee
Yo.
character, by the way.
Bro, Bruce Banner's gun just shoots like straight pellets, bro.
How are you missing, though? What does that have to do with
Doesn't it have like
missing,
no
bro?
range, bro?
Bro, because it's a short range gun, but it does no damage. And I have like 2. So what are the worst characters to play? I don't know why anyone would play him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell this guy Sabo to join the.
He's
Bro,
not,
why are
bro.
you telling him I'm
Huh?
sending this information?
What?
Yo, Emmett, you should play Daredevil.
Oh, I can't instigate,
Yo,
bro.
you're right.
You'll need a top
You're
notch
absolutely
team
right.
to win this one.
Yo, where's this Jutting guy, bro? This guy said like 9:15.
Yeah, remember when he said he was coming back shortly?
That's a
He was like
9:15
4 a.m.
small dinner break. I'm like, bro, what? Yeah, this guy's Sabo.
I literally can't stop blind.
Still has Zamet's name in his mouth right now, bro.
Yo, somebody tells the Hall to let go of the rank to grind into hop in.
Is he playing Punisher now,
So
bro?
how he
Did he
don't
finally
play with us.
switch off Captain America?
Wait, no, tell that no he's no.
Oh, I'm gonna message him in the Twitch chat, tell him to join us.
Let me just raid his chat.
No.
Bro, I'm watching the Death the Hall get chased down by.
I will never let Coca-Cola suffer the same fate as Genosha.
Yo, I joined the stream.
Damn.
I joined the stream. First thing I hear this guy say is to tell me to kill myself.
Oh, you can get him. You can definitely you can get him banned off Twitch for that.
Yo, how do I
He's
clip?
breaking TOS, bro. This guy just voted to surrender, bro.
Embarrassing.
Like he initiated the vote.
Embarrassing.
Literally half the battle. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Bro, that's so. The audio couldn't be crystal clear. Yeah, this guy gave you a timeline and everything.
Let's get those 30 minutes of.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the
Yo, are you gonna submit it?
No, I'm ready. I'm making a clip right now, bro. What do you?
Yo, you can make a whole montage. Give it like another hour. Yo.
Oh shit, Sabo's launching Discord,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
It might be
Oh,
over,
shit.
guys.
That might be the worst Bucky I've seen, bro.
Yeah, tap into Saul stream real quick. Yeah, this game is too easy, bro.
Another epic victory. Big win.
And but try harder next time. Maybe you'll get MVP.
My fault, bro. My fault.
And do some more damage next time.
Facts.
How many more games? Yo, Amy, kill yourself.
Is it the
Damn.
same clip, bro? You're just like reliving it?
No, I downloaded it.
Is that your ringtone now, bro?
This is my prized possession.
Yo, make sure you upload it on LinkedIn.
Ooh. Do I have to hold on LinkedIn?
That's all I have LinkedIn.
Let's find out.
Yo, this one dude's AFK, bro. Yo, let's kick this guy.
Yo, kick that fucking loser, bro.
How? Oh, couldn't heal you.
You know what?
For what?
You know what? I got no words. I only got actions.
Actions speak louder than
I
words,
got
bro.
go.
I'm dead.
Yeah, no, don't wait to the portal already.
Actions speak louder than words, bro.
I'm dead immediately.
Yeah, don't go through the portal, bro. Just keep jumping in and out, bro. Trust. That's the only way to survive.
What did he hit me with? Yo, what is this?
Yo, what the? Yo, this he
What
put the
is this
squids through the
memorial?
portal board. Nah, this is fucking, bro.
Seraph, stop helping them with the fucking portal, bro.
Yo, fucking
that'd be
5v7,
portals,
bro.
Yo, I think my dream team would be Surf, Range, Emmett as Daredevil,
Moise as
me
Luna
as
Snow.
Wolverine, Louise as Luna Snow, so all as any character.
Danish as any character. That's the dream team right there, bro.
That's not good.
Against 6 bots, bro. I want to see that 6v6. Against 6 hard level bots.
Oh, you did.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, I got cooked. Oh, look who it is. Are you about to lose this guy?
Yeah.
Nah.
No. Maybe.
Somebody started selling.
L heals.
I agree. Bro, heal me, bro. Heal me, bro.
Come on, Ricky, bro. Alright. Alright.
Come back.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Why is this normally longer than my ranked games? What?
We don't lose this quick.
I was wondering if you after you stop hate watching. I know that works.
Hell no.
So, what do you think about mental health awareness?
Oh my god.
I tried to heal you, bro.
Does it matter for who, bro?
Well, I mean, like, how do you solve mental health? Like, is that what you're asking me?
No, like, what do you think about mental health awareness? I never asked.
What do you mean? Everyone, bro, it's not 1993, bro. Everyone knows mental health matters.
Everyone's? Does Amit's mental health matter?
Let's go.
No.
Is Amit not part of everybody?
Sorry?
Is Amit not part of everybody?
Nah, he's not a human. He's a subhuman.
Down to 30 seconds.
I know it's,
I'm
like, it's
dead.
like it's hard news to take. I know. I understand that. Like, don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. But like,
But the healers suck.
some people don't deserve
Do we
rights.
not have any
Well, these
healers?
healers fucking suck, bro.
Alright, okay.
With that, I can't lie.
Someone go on the point and just stall. Just stall, bro. Get on. Someone stall, bro.
We're all dead except for Amit, bro. And
Stall, bro. Please.
Amit's
No, I'm
like,
dead.
Alright,
yeah, he just died.
alright, Amit's gonna clutch it up,
Sorry, I
right?
was spectating. Our shark just died. Okay, he got the OT. He got the OT.
Have a winner.
Ooh, touch.
I'm going the long way. I'm going the long way.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Servo, stop portaling, bro.
That is crazy.
Okay, I got two of them.
No, we're doing this.
You know?
Going after me.
I will not make the same mistakes.
Fight him.
Yo, guys, Venom's trying to solo me.
I got you.
Hey, man, I'm trying to swallow you. Sign me up. Oh, hell no. That's fuck.
No, I didn't get it in time. Fuck.
Don't worry. You have a Jeff.
That's supposed to be
Yes.
reassuring.
Good shit, Jeff.
You're the real art.
I'm fucking gonna die, Jeff.
Oh my god. Okay.
I got you. Got Loki.
Loki's dead. Nice.
Venom
Nice.
dead.
Holy fuck, bro.
Claude locked in.
All because of the portal.
Yeah, the portal, bro.
Yeah, bro. Oh wait, I mean, I got MVP, bro. What the fuck?
Gumbits, he's back.
Let's go.
Let's make a name for himself with this one.
Yeah.
This guy Justin just never showed up, bro.
We're just slowly adding people.
Except for Justin.
Yeah.
It's like,
Spider Convene is crazy. Yeah, I've had better games.
It's all that's what accountability sounds like.
I mean, I'm trying to lose every game on purpose when you're on my team. Do you not realize that?
even
I'm
when
like
he's-
ulting into their spawn and shit.
Even when he's watching your Twitch stream, bro.
Yeah, but he's doing that even when he's playing rank. Alright, me and Sabo DPS, let's do it.
Yeah, me and Gambit DPS, I think, is what's actually gonna happen here.
It's okay, I'm gonna drop like 20 kills. And we're gonna win, trust.
Let's go.
Damn, you guys patched it up so quickly.
You know what sarcasm is?
Clearly
And
don't.
he had me. I could believe them.
That shit every day.
All right, so Hall, bro.
Yeah,
you
for
got-
you maybe, bro.
You gotta get back on the grind, bro. I still can't play comp with you. Are you silver 2 now, bro? That's actually fucked, bro.
MS stream chat means shit, bro. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, bro. Damn bro. You didn't read the no backseating rule, bro.
My fault, man.
Emmy was like
They-
backseating, but like it wasn't even helpful backseating.
No, I wasn't even backseating though. I was just like
Rage
my
because you have no
opinion.
friends.
Yo, listen, I got my favorite
So
clip out of
yes?
any Twitch stream from that stream.
What clip did you get?
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yo, Emmy, kill yourself right now.
Here we go. That's my favorite clip.
I'll say that in real life, bro. It's fine. Not clip. How'd you even get that recording, bro? I have no VODs.
But I clipped it.
By the time I get deleted, bro. How'd you make a clip? I have clips on? What show me?
What?
Yeah, how do I make an appeal to Twitch?